Chapter 558. Lucy donned an apologetic expression and said, "Elaine, actually, I'm here to apologize to you." She cleared her throat and continued, "Yes, I've always looked down on you in the past. Not only was I rude to you, but I also often badmouthed you in front of Mother. I know my mistakes now and I have deeply repented on it. So, I'm here to offer you my sincere apology." Then, her face flushed as she bit her lips and bowed deeply to Elaine. Elaine was taken aback. She thought the lunatic was here to pick a fight with her, but unexpectedly, she had apologized and bowed to her. She had prepared herself for the verbal attacks, but she didn't know what to do now that her enemy was being so humble instead of drawing a sword. When Lucy saw that Elaine had kept quiet, she put up her best dramatic disguise and knelt on the floor, crying and begging. "Oh, my dear Elaine, are you still angry at me? I'm very sorry. Over the past years, I had not figured out the truth. We are both sisters-in-law and outsiders in the Richard family. We are supposed to team up and get along." Then, she slapped herself on the face abruptly and cried, "Elaine, I was immature and short-sighted. I hope you can forgive me. Let's be friends again, shall we?" Elaine was extremely thrilled by the abrupt change of Lucy's attitude. "All right." The aloof and arrogant Lucy had actually knelt before her and slapped herself. It was such a satisfying scene. She was never so humble and soft-spoken to her before, and today, she finally felt the refreshing feeling of stepping on someone under her foot. Lucy got rather hot under the collar when she saw the pompous smirk on Elaine's face, but she hid it under her distressed act and sighed, "Elaine, to tell you the truth, I've finally come to my senses. I've been so rude and harsh to you over the years, and I treated you so badly, but for what? I gained nothing out of it. Right now, I feel very sorry and regretful. If only I'd treated you slightly better in the past, we would not end up like this, would we?" Then, she continued earnestly, "It is all my fault. I only hope that you can forgive me for what I committed for the sake of our relationship over the years." Elaine was over the moon, but she said calmly, "Oh, Lucy, you've truly surprised me with your changes. I'm impressed. I thought you would never learn your mistakes." Lucy smiled bashfully and said, See. I am and feel very sorry about it." For the last 2 decades, Elaine had always dreamed that her pompous sister-in-law would be so humble to her, and her dreams had come true today. Elaine couldn't help feeling proud and said with a smile, "Well, I'm not so petty anyway. Since you've realized your mistakes, I forgive you. Let's let bygones be bygones." Lucy said in gratitude, "Oh, thank you. Elaine, you have such a forgiving heart. Let us be best friends from now." Although she was saying this, inside her, she cursed the worst profanities at Elaine. "Oh my fucking God, Elaine, you disgust me. How could I not know how you were after all those years of getting along? I'll compliment you first, let you float on your so-called cloud 9, and then I'll squeeze you dry." Elaine took the BMW car key from her pocket and said, "Lucy, since we have dismissed our misunderstandings, I have to go now. I'm meeting some friends from Mahjong. See ya." Lucy had been wondering how to invite Elaine for Mahjong, so when the latter said that, Lucy immediately stopped her and blurted, Are you going to play Mahjong now?" Elaine nodded. "Why, yes. Why? Oh, this is such a coincidence. I have a friend who is very wealthy and loves to play Mahjong, but her skills are not on par. But, you know, a rich lady like her doesn't even care about money, she purely enjoys the fun the game brings her, so she doesn't even blink every time she loses tens of thousands of dollars." Then, Lucy lowered her voice and said cautiously, "It just so happens that she's looking for a few friends to play Mahjong with her every day. I wonder if you are interested. We can join forces and win big cash from her."